Hello, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is a podcast by my dad and my uncle, and they're still unbelievably talking about music. Quite unbelievable. So I hope you enjoy it as much as we all did. It looks like they're going to start in about 14 seconds.
Hi there. Welcome to another episode of BG's Broken Records. My name is Bob.
I'm Gare.
Happy New Year.
Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, big hugs. Sure.
Guess who got a Happy New Year from a famous person the other day? You saw it.
That was great. Oh,
I was actually going through Cameo. So whoever doesn't know Cameo, you can hire somebody to make a little 30-second, 1-minute splurb for somebody, musicians, sports stars, influencers, all this stuff. So my brother-in-law, Doug, out in California, I'm thinking,
Right.
this would be a nice surprise. Because I sent him some records at Christmas. And I told his wife, I said, just put them under the tree and give them, the day of.
nice.
One of them was Dexy's Midnight Runners, the big one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, Doug, before you start making fun of me, listen to Kevin Rowland's voice. It's staggering.
Great voice.
And he sent me a text. Oh my God, so good, da da da. So I'm looking through this Cameo, and I'm going to try and find one for Doug to send. And then I saw the man himself with the star sunglasses, Bootsy Collins.
Priceless.
I may be late, but I'm always at the gate. So I contracted Bootsy for $75. I know.
Great. Wow.
Yeah, that's free money, right?
Okay.
I sent him a note because you and your girlfriend and myself and my girlfriend saw the Funk Brothers at the Opera House back in 2006, 7, 8
It's been a long time.
It's been almost 20 years.
Yeah.
So Bootsy was playing with the Funk Brothers, which is the backup band for the Motown, all the Motown people. They put out Dr. Licks is a guy's name.
Not playing in the snake pit. Those?
Yeah, those guys who played in the Snake Pit.
Right.
Yeah, good one. Yeah. Ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
They did a tour with all the Living Funk Brothers. They had Bob Babbitt up there, but they also brought in Bootsy Collins, and they brought in Joan Osborne. They brought in Darlene Love and a guy named Maxie Steele, who is a reggae guy from England.
Okay.
So those were the four singers. But Bootsy sang My Girl. Okay.
Tries hard as a singer, but
But Bootsy comes out to our row, and we're sitting 15 rows back, and he's standing on the chair, and my girlfriend just looks at me, and she's like, I love this guy, right? So I send all that info to Bootsy. He's like, hey, Sarah, hey. Good.
it was great.
Oh, I was dying.
We might have to play that later on in the.
Maybe later.
Yeah.
Maybe later. So Happy New Year to everybody. 2024 is over. And my apologies to anybody who even cares about our podcast.
There's people who care about it.
There's a few people who
Yes.
care, but I kind of dropped the ball last year. So
Well, this is our year, as Bob and I said, to go scorched earth. We need to double our
I just burned myself.
We need to-
scorched earth.
double our listenership this year. Double.
We're not going 10 times.
Or we could go 10 times. Sure.
So, and if we come up 9 times,
Right.
so we have
And Bootsy, how old do you think Bootsy is? I'm
75.
73. What was he, 12 when he started with Parliament? I mean,
didn't he start with James Brown first?
he might have.
I think he started with JB.
73.
I know.
I thought he was 80. I mean, how was George Clinton? He's got to be.
Oh, Clinton's up there.
He well, when I saw him at
Didn't you see him in Sterling Heights?
Michigan Lottery Theater, he had to sit down. I mean, he's old.
Yeah.
It's like, but the show was good. Let's see. George Clinton is 83.
83.
All right.
So, but the cool thing about seeing Bootsy and the Funk Brothers was we went to the Detroit Opera House, which is a revamped Grand Circus Theater, which
Sure.
is where I saw the Clash in 80.
2, 1, had to be 1, 2, just before.
Yeah, no.
Rock the Casbah.
No, it was 2. It was
Okay.
2. We took the green 78 LTD down there, 7 people, 2
Sweet.
cases of Goebel. Man, oh man.
Good time.
Just a little bit of info on what we did last year. All right. Looking at a couple of the analytics, we'll just take a couple minutes to do that. We have, I think, about 125 listeners, followers right now, which is awesome, which is much above what we did before.
Thank you to all 125 followers.
Exactly.
Personally, thank you.
Surprisingly, still, a review of the 1974 greatest year for albums hit 122 spins.
Nice.
That amazes me.
Nice.
Our last podcast with John Rutherford,
Mm-hmm.
A Professional Musician's Journey, is already at 72. It's almost in the top 3.
That was a lot of fun with John.
That was a good one.
Really one of my favorites that we've done. That was really fun.
So when I was over, when I took a dip in the pond with Ted, we're around, around the corner doing our swimming, and he looked at me and he said, that longer format wasn't too bad. The 45 minutes didn't hurt.
We talked about that, and I think it just depends on, and I think it's better when we're interviewing someone because we get a nice flow going.
Exactly.
But I still think sticking under an hour.
30 minutes.
Yeah,
Doesn't hurt.
30 minutes to an hour.
81% still in the U.S., 8% still in the U.K. We brought that up from 7%.
Nice. What about our Middle Eastern partners?
No, Norway, man. Here, hats off to Norway. The Norwegians, 3%, 2% in China,
Okay,
2% in China,
sure.
1% like a true 1% in Germany,
Yeah.
and everybody else, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Yemen.
Cancel the Middle Eastern tour.
Yeah, it's not going to pay for itself.
Pakistan's not bringing it like it was.
No, my friend's in Malaysia right now, so maybe he downloaded that one. But yeah, so if we're going to do anything, we're going to go to Norway.
Okay.
Okay? That's all I'm telling you.
Okay.
Dude, Canada doesn't even listen to us.
Wow. Ever since they got rid of Trudeau, now our listenership is going to.
Trudeau.
Oh.
What a
See.
Okay, that's enough of that one. Everything's good with that. Gary, I got a couple things for you.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, talk for a second.
Okay. Talk. Talk.
What are you, Matt Johnson
Right.
from Talk Talk?
Talk.
Quote of the week. And this really fits in. When you probably get past age 40, this should be accurate. It is absurd to divide people into good or bad. People are either charming or tedious.
Oh, look at you with the big quote.
Oscar Wilde.
Wow. Let that trickle percolate.
You're so mature.
Oh,
Items that sold.
I like this.
New Music Express. So that's a British newspaper, like the Metro Times was way back when, right?
All right.
But all 70s.
Was it like the local Britain rag for music?
It
And...
was for all the UK or all of England. I'm not really sure.
All right.
An almost complete run of the New Musical Express from 70 to 79. That's 503 issues, which should help you keep you out of mischief for a while. Elvis, Delaney and Bonnie, and Rolf Harris.
I like Delaney and Bonnie.
So do I.
That's good stuff.
Oh, they're really good.
Good stuff.
My dream supergroup right there. Okay. 5,500 pounds for 500 issues. I mean, look at that. I mean, I would take that pack of
Sure.
newspapers. I don't know.
How much again?
5,500 pounds.
Okay. Maybe if it was 500. But...
No. The Rolling Stones' Beast of Burden,
Oh.
a 7-inch promo single from 1978 featuring a withdrawn picture sleeve because certain clean living moralists in the U.S. with dirtier minds than you and I thought it depicted bestiality.
Oh.
Here you go. So what it is a woman in the circus laying on her back with a tiger sitting on her groin area. Tipper Gore.
Well,
Tipper.
and let's not forget the Rolling Stones black and blue cover that was on the Sunset Strip back in 76.
5, 6, yeah.
5 with the woman tied up and bruised. Whoops. They had to kind of take that one down.
Where do you think Spinal Tap got their smell the glove idea from? I think that was it. That's all I've got for sales right now. One other thing.
Now we're recording. All
Okay.
right, I'm going to just play some Delaney and Bonnie, and dude, this is just good stuff.
Great stuff. Okay.
If you could see Bob and I
Yeah,
right now just
yeah.
shaking our heads. All right, just had to play. It's good stuff.
We're waving our mullets around. Okay. So I'm over in London sometime last year. Gary, Firebird Records,
Right.
has something. I think you should buy this, Bob, because you can't find it anymore. Okay, Gary, you know I'm not a Stones fan, but what is it? All right, it is the Rolling Stones' first album.
Ooh,
Okay.
64.
In mono. But what's special about this? It's a withdrawn cover. Why? So if you look at some of the old 60s albums, they've got a bunch of verbiage back there and try and hype the band. Here you go. You ready?
Yes.
This is why it was cast deep in your pockets for loot to buy this disc of groovies and fancy words. If you don't have the bread, see that blind man? Knock him on his head. Steal his wallet, and lo and behold, you'll have the loot. If you put in the boot, good, another one sold.
Whoa. I like dig deep for the groovies.
So that was withdrawn.
Yeah,
Little too violent.
Look, I'm surprised even in 64, anything. It was the 60s. Anything went. People had pet tigers in London. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. So, Gary,
Yes.
last year we had a lot of passings, don't you think?
We did. It was that was tough. I am going to start with at age 80, Dickie Betts, and that was a tough one.
Dude, that hit home.
Well, considering how many times we saw the Allman Brothers, I saw Dickie solo once at St. Andrews with Howard and Chip. He was beyond drunk on stage.
Well, didn't you say you saw him at Jacoby's next door
No.
before, and he was pissed?
No. But Jacoby's, I was with you, and we saw Sven, from Black Crowes.
Eddie Harsh, the keyboard player.
Eddie Harsh.
God rest his soul.
Right, drinking a Stroh's, too.
Drinking a Stroh's.
We bought him a beer. Remember, we bought him.
Yeah, we bought him in.
Who else was there?
It was the guy who used to play in Big Block and the Numbers, and he drummed with the Detroit Cobras. I can't remember his name right
That's
now.
when Chris Robinson had to focus so hard on his guitar that he kept yelling at the audience to stop talking.
So guys, obviously you'll know that Gary and I are big Black Crow fans. We've
Yes.
seen him a ton of times. Near the end, we started walking out of their shows, or we didn't stay to the end because the shows were just
They were going through the motions.
yeah, and they were meandering, and
Right.
nobody was happy, right? So Chris does the Chris Robinson Brotherhood. So he does his individual band, and Rich Robinson goes off and does the Magpie Salute. The Magpie is the cousin of the Crow. The Salute is this, right? I actually found that kind of funny. And actually,
Kind of funny.
I've got two of the Magpie Salute albums. They're damn good.
Rich should not sing because we saw
No,
him.
Rich isn't singing.
We
He's got
saw him at
another
the
guy.
bag.
Yep, he's got another guy.
But Chris Robinson, he had some decent albums, man.
Yeah. You know, long jams, all
Sure.
this stuff. But he's playing an 800-seat place, standing room only, and half the place was talking while he was singing. He was so
He was
freaking
so pissed. And he kept stopping the show. And it's just like, and that's how I looked at Bob. Let's go look at T-shirts.
Yeah. Okay, we got off. So Dickie Betts.
So Dickie Betts, hey, 80, died in Florida, basically COPD. He smoked a lot.
But he goes from playing 12 nights at the Beacon, getting fired by fax from the Allman Brothers,
For, beating his wife.
and being a drunk son of a bitch.
Totally.
He's playing 800-seat standing room halls, like St. Andrews
Wearing
Hall.
a Panama Jack hat instead of a cowboy hat.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you see the pictures at Greg's funeral? He was like almost standing behind a tree. Like
No.
he just like didn't want to be seen.
No, I didn't see that. Have you seen a picture of his kid?
No.
Dwayne Betts?
No.
Spitting image.
Really?
Spitting image.
Oh, nice.
The Allman Betts band, not bad. I think when they get some time under their belt. But Gare, Allman Brothers, you're 21, 22, and they cut live at the Fillmore. 21, 22.
One of the best live albums ever recorded.
How are you that freaking talented?
I was just
at that
listening to
age?
Whip and Post the other day, man. It's great. Dickie responsible for Ramblin' Man, In Memory of Elizabeth Reed.
Which was their first number one hit, or first hit. I don't
Okay.
think it went to number one, but hey,
Ramblin' Man, Elizabeth Reed, and Jessica. I mean, wow. Are
Oh,
you kidding?
exactly.
And you know, it's funny. Even my girlfriend likes Jessica, she does not like my music, but we'll listen to some Allman Brothers.
Well, speaking of which, last year, deaths, I don't think it popped up on this thing, but Dangerous Dan Toller died,
Oh,
who played in the mid 80s, early 80s, late 70s Allman Brothers, like on the Enlightened Rogue albums and all that stuff. Chip would know who they are. And you know who else died last year? And I just saw this when I was flipping through an old magazine, was Johnny Neal.
Johnny Neal.
Johnny Neal was the keyboard, the piano player when the Allman Brothers reformed in '88. He was
the blind guy.
The blind guy.
Yeah. He was on Seven Turns.
Seven Turns. He's got a writing credit on Seven Turns.
Okay, yeah. Was he Seven Turns, and how long did he?
I think he was gone after Seven Turns.
Okay, all
But
right.
Neil's exceptional keyboard and harmonic abilities brought the attention to Dickie Betts, leading to a collaboration on Betts' solo projects. This partnership paved the way for Neil to join the Allman Brothers, and he contributed significantly to the 1990 album Seven Turns, co-writing tracks like Good Clean Fun. I think they brought in Johnny Neal because they weren't sure how great Greg was going to be after a while. And
Good point. Especially, we're going back out on tour. Hey, Greg, are you dried out? How we doing? Did you ever see the interview just before Greg died with Dan Rather? Now,
first off, Dan Rather.
can I ask a question to the audience?
Dan Rather.
Please, yes,
Dan
audience,
Rather.
Can I, what?
What?
Like,
Exactly.
how is he? And here's Greg with more necklaces and jewelry on. Here's Dan with a sweater vest with a jacket over it.
Yeah.
And how is he getting all these? I've seen him with Carly Simon, Greg Allman.
But his interviewing skills are gone. I think. I couldn't watch that whole thing.
Why? I
Why
mean,
Dan Rather?
thank you.
Right.
And Greg was saying in that interview, he went to rehab 18 times or something. And the hardest thing,
Well, you got to love a guy who tries. I'm not a quitter.
give it the
I'm
old
not gonna-
get up and go. But as he said, as Iggy Pop has said, the toughest thing to kick was cigarettes, was nicotine. And Greg's like, I wish I would have never smoked cigarettes.
Yeah.
He goes, it was the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, I quoted that to somebody the other day. Here's one that popped out to me last year. It is Jack Jones, singer known for the Love Boat theme.
Oh,
Died on October 24th of last year. The Love Boat.
who could? Exciting.
You going
and
out tonight?
new.
No, it's a Love Boat night. Remember that growing up? Love Boat Fantasy Island 1, 2.
Right. And then Carol Burnett at 10. Was that?
I don't know. I thought Fantasy Island was ABC 10 o'clock on Friday nights.
It
And
was.
Love Boat was
Carol
9
Burnett
o'clock.
was Saturday's CBS at 10. Oh my God. Someone shoot me for knowing that, please.
Actually, some of those shows were freaking hilarious.
Carol
so.
Burnett, there was some good stuff.
Oh man, like when whatever. That's a long story. Give me another one.
Phil Lesh.
Yeah.
Phil Lesh was 80. I think he was 81. Don't have it here.
Something.
Just recently interviewed Bob Weir, and they were getting ready to put it back together with Phil Lesh and hit the road again and this kind of thing. They were talking to him, and I mean, 82, 81.
Dude, how do you do it, man?
I don't know how. You get Stones. I mean, where do you?
Well, Ian Hunter, who I love, he's 84. He put out 2 albums in the last 18 months or whatever.
Wow.
But he can't tour anymore because of tinnitus from all the loud sound. He can't. It's just too painful.
Well, and
So
you're,
we'll never see him again.
you're getting, Bob Dylan this summer in Atlanta. He can't play guitar anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Can't hold it, which I've seen Bob Dylan 3 times, and that's 3 times too much.
No, that one at Kobo I thought was great.
That I don't.
I thought it was great.
The couple in front of us at that show in Atlanta. Oh, we've seen Bob Dylan 35 times.
Why?
Why? And he's going to just do what he wants to do. I can see that. I can hear that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, speaking of age, a couple weeks ago, I'm up north. I got an erroneous text from a gentleman I know up there. Hey, Ray, I think this was meant for somebody else, but I'm glad you sent me the text because I'd love to catch up, have a beer, right? So we're on completely different ends of the aisle, but I've known the guy for, 15 years, and we always have great conversations. So we meet up. Guy's 90 years old. And when I say he's sharp, when I say he's sharp as a tack, he's sharper than a tack. He doesn't drift off. He's got, well, Bob, you know why that is? Oh, Bob, this. Well, I thought this. What
was his career? What
lawyer?
Okay.
like a defense lawyer.
Got to be focused.
He knows a little bit about everything. And as he's leaving, his wife says to him, "Don't get in an argument about politics." Right?
Yes.
And
Yes, hon.
as soon as he sat down, he took a sip of his stout beer. I looked down and I put my hand on his forearm. And I go, "All right, Ray, politics, let's go." We talked for an hour. It was great.
And as you told me, at that age, he didn't say, "You want to split a beer?"
No, he didn't say that. He also didn't say, "Let's go get stoned in the parking lot."
But you did. You had 2 beers?
You only had 2 beers,
2 stouts at
Two stouts.
what percent?
4.2.
Okay.
They were lighter,
That's still
a little too sweet, but they were good.
okay.
Okay, Slim Dunlap
Oh,
from the Replacements.
yeah, that he had a stroke years ago. I don't have that on my list right here. They did an album for him. The Replacements did to help with his medical costs.
Yeah, that was 2019. Or sorry, December 19.
I saw Slim.
Did I mention? Sorry, did I mention that Matthew Sweet had some issue going on? He collapsed on stage. They did a GoFundMe.
Yeah, there's. I read the article. I can't tell you what's. We can look it up, but
But I ended up sending $100 to him.
well, that was nice.
And GoFundMe asked me if I wanted to tip them. Seriously, do you
Really?
want to give GoFundMe a 15% tip? Are you kidding me?
October 22nd, 2024, suffered a stroke
Yeah.
while on tour with Hanson. And they said it was a debilitating stroke, which means he's got
not-
paralysis. He's probably got speech issues. Matthew Sweet was 2006 South by Southwest, Austin, Texas, as we were in the outside venue seeing the Pretenders. As David Byrne walked by us, and 2 rows ahead of us, I looked at my buddy Matt. I was with him, like, "Dude, that looks like Matthew Sweet." And he's like, "It is." And saw Matthew Sweet at Park West in Chicago with Al and Catherine way back when.
Yep. I only saw him one time, St. Andrews Hall,
Great show.
800 people.
Yep, great show. But that's
Great musician.
that's really sad.
Another one that threw me, Toby Keith. He's only 62 years old. Oh,
Sorry.
bless you, my
Excuse me,
friend.
you're gonna have
Bless
to
you. Here's the sign of the.
Gonna have to edit that out.
Nah, we'll keep it in. Toby Keith, man, 62 years old.
Oh, and he gave quite the fight, and they showed him playing a show shortly. I mean, he was.
But I mean,
skin
it's
and bones.
cancer. You can't fight cancer. These guys who were going down for a heart attack or liver failure, you brought it on. Cancer, stomach cancer.
Toby Keith, Red Solo Cup, good song. And I do like the interview with him.
Not really.
He's the guy who said, like, "I can never smoke weed with Willie again." He went on the tour bus. He goes, I almost couldn't walk out of there. It was so intense. Just thought I'd throw that one out there. I don't know.
Mojo Nixon.
Oh,
Yeah. He was always around in the 80s.
dude, we stood.
I know,
We
I know.
like we're in the back of
Saying hi to him.
yeah, on
I have to edit.
Lounge Acts.
See, I won't edit out the sneeze, but I'm going to edit out that long stutter.
Da. Lounge Acts in Chicago. We were,
Yeah.
I don't know, we're probably seeing Goober or someone, and he was standing,
Dude, it was Goober
and
and the
he was
Peas.
standing in the back, and we're like,
Yeah.
"Hey,
Hey,
we know who you are." That's where we looked over on the wall and said, "Mole Lake camping experience."
let's not
Hey,
go
we
down.
should go there.
Let's not go down that one, okay? Chris Christopherson.
I had that on my list. Yeah. Me and Bobby McGee, we know that. Help Me Through the Night, For the Good Times, Sunday Morning coming down.
Now that's a good tune.
And don't forget The Star is Born. Watch closely now.
Right. But would you say Joplin did Me and Bobby McGee
Right.
and another one of his songs, right?
Don't have that.
Okay. I've never been a Joplin fan in Big Brother.
Oh,
I'm not.
really?
I'm just not.
Too loud for you?
Yeah, I'm sensitive.
Could you turn that down, please? And hey, get off my lawn.
Somebody stole my Billy Jack for President
I
sign.
used to like putting on Joplin in Chicago when Pam wasn't there and I'd be cleaning the apartment. It's a little harsh. I don't know. Boy, talk about all you see is pictures of her drinking Southern Comfort. My stomach just churns. Have you ever had Southern Comfort?
Uh-huh.
Gross.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Uh-huh. What about Gabbaro, Swedish rapper, shot to death last year?
not familiar.
Oh, well, okay, it's true.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
it's on my list.
75. He was 75 years old. Wayne Kramer.
Oh yeah,
We kind
I
of
forgot about that.
knew
guy.
about that, and he did say he was kind of a
Dick.
But I guess everyone's telling you, it's almost like the Ramones. Like, oh my God, you guys are the greatest band in the world, blah, 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 blah. I know. Okay, pay me for that.
100%.
Like, I have no money. The Ramones, maybe they made money near the end, but they were so mismanaged.
It's
And-
I could see the Ramones having some form of income if they kept the rights to their name, the trademark to their name in the writing.
Oh, those guys were so dumb. They or they got screwed, whatever.
But everybody talks about that first Ramones album as being one of the greatest, and whoever owns the rights to that thing is got some money coming in.
The
I mean,
Ramones,
it's not Beatles or Stones money, but it's
near the end of the career, they couldn't even ride on the same tour bus together.
Yeah.
They had 4 buses. And so,
I did see the Ramones with Pat at Harpo's in 1987,
no regrets in life. I never saw him.
and I never. It took me. I mean, their songs are 90 seconds. It took me 30 seconds to figure out which song it was.
They used to play in Windsor, California Roadhouse.
Oh my
all
God, I forgot
the time.
about that place.
And I'd be like,
I've never been there.
Never been.
Yeah.
But they played in college, when we were in college. I'd be
Yeah.
like, I should go over and check them out. Oh, I got time.
But then I saw them in 92 at the State Theater. They had put out an album in 92 and they were getting a lot of airplay, and they toured with Social Distortion warming up for them.
Oh, Social
That-
D, always a good show.
That was a great 1-2 punch because Social D had their second album out. Pat, you might have to help me out with this one. But it was the one that broke them on, WXRT in Chicago and what was 89.1 here? WW.
Right. But you know what? How about this? Stay with me, track with me. The Ramones, their sense of humor for songs, I compare it to the Smiths. So you've got Smiths, Girlfriend in a Coma.
Oh my God, I can't believe they put that as a title.
You've got Ramones, I Don't Want to Be Buried in a Pet Cemetery.
Cemetery.
I mean, that's some funny stuff.
Dude, the KKK took my baby away
Beat on the brat
with a baseball bat.
But that's some funny
Funny
stuff.
Sniffing glue. But I got to say, could you imagine if you were a parent and you walk by your kid's bedroom and they're yelling Blitzkrieg Bop and
Oh.
Judy is a punk rocker?
Girlfriend in a coma. I know. Wait, what?
Well, then I thought about that insert that came with Alice Cooper's Killer album, which was a calendar at the very bottom, and it had all the months. Then it had Alice hanging in a noose with blood coming down. And my brother had it hanging up on his wall. And I thought, my God, if I was a parent, and then you walk by the room and you hear the song Dead Babies.
Yeah. But anyways, I thought that was a nice grab. And geez, I don't know where we're going here.
We were on Wayne Kramer.
Wayne Kramer.
And now we're in my brother's posters in his room.
ADD like it. How about this? Age 86, Dwayne Eddy.
Yeah.
Which I was like, I didn't
Dude,
even
that-
know he was still around.
That twang thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rebel Rouser, Peter Gunn.
Yes.
Which when we lived together, we were together, 86, Art of Noise cover.
That's
Peter,
who it was.
That's a great
tune.
cover. Cannonball, Shazam, 40 Miles of Bad Road. Just pulling this up on the list. I don't know a lot about. I want to kind of jump into his catalog a little
I've
bit.
got a CD in the basement if you want to borrow it.
How many do you have?
Just CDs.
Well, how many Dwayne Eddies do you have in total?
One.
I always have. Hey,
Dude, you don't.
Doug could have had 10 copies.
No,
of
you
something.
don't need that.
Okay.
Quincy Jones,
The one interview I saw with him, he's like, I have had the greatest life. And
completely.
you know, it was cool early on, probably maybe the 60s. Frank Sinatra loved Quincy, and he did a lot of producing. And probably it was coming to the end, one of Frank's last albums. I'm just going to throw out 1985. Got back together. Anytime Frank did something, he did it with Quincy for the most part. Loved Quincy. Great life, man.
Yeah. From what I read, Sinatra heard something, grabbed Quincy, made a hit album, and kind of gave Quincy a little boost up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
And especially having a black producer when he did that. I mean,
Yeah.
I want to say it was the 60s, but it was kind of cutting edge.
Yeah.
Just like the fifth Beatle, Billy Preston.
Yeah.
Could you?
Yeah.
I always say, God, I say it every time. You imagine? Yeah, they consider me the fifth Beatle. What? Dude, that's unreal.
Yeah.
I
Too bad he went down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, drugs aren't pretty.
Yeah. Well, I think there was something else too.
Steve Albini, 61.
Oh, yeah.
Producer.
That's young. What did he die from?
Passed away, Chicago, heart attack.
Okay.
61. Hello. We can see 61. I mean, it's right.
It's across the street.
It's right down there
That's
over
right.
over the creek.
What about Sugar Pie DeSanto?
What?
89 years old, renowned R&B singer. He passed away on December 21st. I want to be called Sugar Pie. Will you start calling me Sugar Pie?
Honey
Bunch?
We got to get into the blues to get a good, because you look at some of the blues nicknames, they're almost like mafia nicknames. You know what I mean? Like,
Fingers?
Big Tooth Magoo.
I would never buy an album from Big Tooth Magoo, okay?
What about Richard Tandy, 76, keyboardist for ELO?
Ooh. So I saw ELO this year.
That's who you said.
Dude,
Yeah.
so good. And no, they weren't lip syncing.
Did they sell out Little Caesars?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, it was great. And you could tell how appreciative he was of the audience.
Good for,
He
awesome.
Loved it. And it sounded fantastic. I actually didn't have to wear earplugs at that show. Speaking of tinnitus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dennis Thompson, 75.
Yeah, Machine Gun Thompson.
Drummer, MC5. May 8th, 2024. Again, complications from a heart attack.
Well, let's hope in 2025 we don't have to do a recap. Gary and I have one wish this year.
Yes.
Nobody dies.
Right.
Not one.
Yes.
We hope all the casket companies like Batesville and those guys don't get any money.
Thank you, Al.
Yeah, right. That's all I got, Gary.
That's it. That's a lot.
That was a lot of information.
There's-
So going through the analytics, I've noticed that people drop out after a bit, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, don't do that to us.
That just tells me that you're not walking your dog for the full 30 minutes. So shame on you. Walk your dog.
right. And listen, I mean, we're not Joe Rogan 3-4 hours. Come on,
Right.
people.
Right. Oh my God. I listened to one Rogan the other day
Takes me days to go through.
with my older lad. If what this guy says is true, I'm scared shitless.
About
How big, intrusive, and owning of everything the U.S. government is.
Oh, yeah.
And when I say everything, I'm not just talking about our little bubble in the lower 48 and plus the other two. I'm talking about everything. It's freaking scary. How this guy's not been clipped by somebody, the old Clinton days where you didn't like him. Next thing you know,
you roll him up in a carpeting, yet he's found in a park with no mud on his shoes. Huh.
yeah.
How did
he get
in the
it?
middle
And
of the winter and his shoes are clean?
And it rained last.
That's weird. And there's carpet fibers all over his coat.
Well,
How did that? I'm so perplexed.
oh, those were the good old
Those-
days.
when the Clintons were taking charge.
Oh my God! On that sad note, I think Gary and I got to bail, man.
See ya.
See ya.